Hello Knights fans, I'm Mike Balestra, the Director of Athletic Communications. Joining me today to discuss the women's tennis season is their head coach, Alan Nagel. Coach, thanks for being here.
It's always a pleasure, Michael.
Coach, let's look back on last year quick. Team was 18-5, peaked at 32nd in the country, NCAA appearance, all another, par for the course, so to speak, for women's tennis.
We've been probably the most successful program on campus, and that is par for the course. And we wound up third in the East. We made it to the NCAA for the 14th straight year. We had a great, we were 19-5.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry.
We only lost to 3 teams.
It's crazy.
And the teams we lost to were the 20th ranked team in the country, the 11th and 10th ranked team in the country. So those were our only losses. We lost to 2 of them twice. So we really did have a great year, and making the 14th straight years to the NCAA was great. But we really did peak last year, and for the first time, I think, and since I can remember, we've had a tremendous turnover. 5 of our players, our star players, have left. Eileen Mader won't be playing this semester, and she, won the ITA tournament with Jenna Plavaco, and she was ranked 6th in the East in singles, 2nd in the East in doubles. They were ranked as high as 13th in the East in the country.
Sure.
Jen Friedman, we played Georgetown. One of our biggest victories last year was against Georgetown. And it was 3-0, everybody from Georgetown screaming, everybody from Queen Street, and it was one match. Jen Friedman, who played number 2 for Binghamton and graduated, she pulled out that match for 4-3, and that was one of the, that was a great win. We beat St. Peter's also, 9-0, also a Division I team. And actually Georgetown, when I looked back at the record, they went 500 against the biggest teams in the East in D1.
That tells you a lot. Right, sure.
And then we lost Darby Brandon because Not because of anything. She wanted to transfer, change her whole life thing. She went to FIT, and now she's going to not play tennis, and she's going to be in New York, and that's what she wanted. Anna Rodianova, great play, one of our best servers, lefty player with Darby Brandon. They beat the number 11 team in doubles at 3 doubles, 8-2. So you're losing tremendous. Kim Zhang was 10-2 as a substitute.
That's right.
And then we had Veronica Kirker there, who was a great doubles player, but we have her returning, but she's on the injured list. She was injured last year. We couldn't use her. That was a big part of our problem in the NCAA. Although we won 1 round in the NCAA, we didn't get to the final 16 and for the first time in 4 years, 5 years. So, we have a really tremendous rebuilding job to do to sustain the success. But I'm confident we're going to do it.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that. Since you've gotten here, the team's seen nothing but success. But this might be your biggest turnover. You only have 3 returning bodies, 2 healthy. Well, as a coach, when you see that, what are you thinking about going into the season?
I think we're going to be better than ever. That's what I'm always thinking.
I'm sure they will be.
I'm thinking I'm going to get great recruits, and I know that we have somebody returning who's eligible next semester, not because of grades, but I don't want to get into that.
Fair enough.
And so we got Jenna Plavaco back. 48th in the country in singles. She was ranked as high as 13th in the country in doubles. She was 6th in the East in singles. First team all-conference. Great play, great kid, 3.8 average. So when you have somebody like that, you have Andrea Sampson back. That's all 2. Andrea Sampson and Jenna Plavaco, 2 great players. Andrea Sampson, 2 years ago, Rookie of the Year.
Correct.
Won for 5 straight weeks in a row. Won the top freshman in the year.
First time ever in conference history.
She was the most winning. She was the winningest player last year on our team. She is so solid and got so much better in doubles. So if you only have 2 out of 7,
those are the 2 you
those
want.
are 2 of the ones you certainly want. Okay,
of course.
And then in no particular order, Samira Camille, she played for Alcorn this year. She played number 2. She's from India. Alcorn's a Division I. She's playing number 2 for them. She wanted to come. They're Natchez, Mississippi. She wanted to come to the big city in New York.
She was also, I believe, at one point ranked the number 2 player in Asia.
At one point, she was ranked number 2 player in Asia. She hurt her wrist and didn't play for a year or 2. She was slated for the Pro Tour. She's probably the hardest hitter on our team.
Wow.
And we got to make sure we got to sew up some volleying skills. We got to get her a little bit more on the court. But potential, and by the way, she only came in with a 4.0 average. Okay,
dream, as they say.
Then we have Angelika Sobika, and she's from Poland, where Kirker's from.
Correct.
And they actually played and know each other, so that was a good thing. She heard so much good things about Queens. She wanted to come in. She played out in Fresno in California, Division II. She was ranked 17th in the country in doubles.
Wow.
She's a really good singles player. So we got a really great person in Angelika. She's going to be a real asset. And then Camilla Abdallah. Here is a girl that went to junior college in Georgia, Baldwin Agricultural, and lost one match in like 2 years. She was ranked 25 in the country. She played 1 and 2. The second year, that's why her rank was a little lower. And great doubles player too, also ranked. I think all around, she's like a Jenna. Very smart on the court, very cagey in the court. You're going to have to beat her. She's not going to have that great match maybe and then, you know, fall off a little bit like some of the others who hit hard as can be. So we have 3 players that I'm so excited about that I think that are going to really, you know, be right up there and make us, you know, especially with a returning that we have for next semester.
Right.
And if we get Kirka back, that'll be like a major bonus. And Veronica is like amazing. She was 4th in the East, as I said, in doubles. And then we have a couple others. You know, we have a girl by the name of Molly Finelli. Okay, and she's from Bayside, so we probably get somebody from local. You know, Jennifer Vacco is from the Ukraine.
Right.
And,
Kim was a local girl.
And Kim was the local girl, and Andre Sampson's from Key Biscayne and Ecuador. So you know, so we got a little local flavor. And Molly was the #2 player at Nassau Community.
Oh, great.
And #1 doubles player. And she's a very steady player. She doesn't hit as hard as these guys, but plug her into the 6th position this semester.
Perfect.
She will, I think, really surprise and do a good job. We got Sarah O'Leary, a freshman from Malloy High School in Queens also, and she played 2 singles for most of her career, and she could play, and she'll be able to be, I'm hoping she'll be the Kim. Kim came here as a 3rd doubles player, and, you know, progressed where she really became like a force, and I think, you know, this is Sarah's thing. And we got one other girl. We got a girl by the name of Olivia Stoffer. She's from Oneonta. She's from Long Island.
Oh, okay.
She played 1 year at Oneonta, and she's transferring here. She played 3rd doubles, and she, you know, it's going to give us a little depth.
Which is good.
So we're going to have 5 incredible players. I'm looking for, you know, some of the others to really pick it up. I haven't really seen them play so much, but these 5 are like really good. One returning from next semester, a surprise move. Don't feel sorry for Queens yet.
Well, I was going to say, you can call it, instead of a rebuilding, almost a retooling.
We're retooling.
Yeah, you're going to be strong again.
We're going to be strong again.
So for Unite fans, you can follow the women's tennis team and all the teams by logging on to www.queensknights.com.